Hi Sagittarius, welcome to 2017 Love Focus reading. This is just a quick reading, having a look at some of the energies that are coming in for you in your love life in 2017. I'm doing 9 cards I'm doing 5 from the Romance Angel Oracles, Doreen Virtue, and I'm doing 4 focus cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot. This reading, that one, is for singles and couples and everything in between. Things are complicated these days and are surely going to get more complicated in 2017, the way things are going. So, that's just a last shuffle. I've already shuffled these cards that one, off the camera. Strongly wants that one. Okay, I'm going to look at the Romance Oracle cards first, and I'll show them up to camera in a minute. Ooh, it's brilliant. These are cards that haven't come up for ages. Wow. Pretty strong cards, Sagittarius. Pretty strong cards. I'm feeling some quite powerful energies from these. More for couples than for singles. In the middle, we have let go of control issues. It says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Now in the right hand corner, and this goes very well with this card, worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. Now just looking at these 2 cards together, there's a very clear message to singles and to couples actually. You seem here to be pushing an agenda. You have a feeling of really wanting something. Now, if you're single, it could be that you're sick to death of being single and you really want to meet somebody, or that person that you know, you really want it to be them. You really want them to fancy you and you really want to know now. This is telling you to examine your own control issues, and wanting anything to happen on your own timeline is really natural, but also the more everybody knows, don't they, the more you hold on to something, the more you really want something, God, the further away it gets and the more difficult it is to achieve. And then when you just get into that serene state, you know, not necessarily where you don't care, although that seems to help, but the state where you genuinely can live without something in a good way, that's when it comes to you. And of course it says here there is divine timing. Let's try and show you that better. And it's worth waiting for. So rest assured, Sagittarius, divine timing is at work in your love life. And also we have here, you deserve love. You are lovable. And that's something that, you know, it's a bit greeting cards when we can say that, can't we? We can say that to our friends. I deserve better. You know, I deserve love, and you're doing your thing where you look in the mirror, you know, I've done that. You're doing your affirmations, you know, I deserve love, you know, I am happy, and all the rest of it. And sometimes you're doing that, but you don't really believe it. When you feel you really do deserve love is, to me, when you can take what people call the shadow side, your own shadow side, the deep, dark and murky things that make you you, but also make you perhaps exercise your darker side with control issues, and we all have these. Once you can learn to love those parts, and once you find a way of integrating and accepting those parts so that they can move on, that's when you can really believe that you're lovable. Because let's face it, even if you meet somebody new, these shadow parts, they're going to rear their ugly head. We're human. They always do. If you can accept them, so can somebody else. And then they will feel as much as you do that you deserve love, including those parts need love as much as anything else. I hope that makes sense, Sagittarius. Now, interestingly, for those, I would say, but not necessarily, who are in established relationships of sorts, we have here your love life is being affected by children. Now, this can mean, for some of you, this is fertility and planning a family, and that your love life is affected by that. Doesn't necessarily mean in a bad way, actually. I mean, we have here divine timing. It's worth waiting for. And again, let go of control issues. So if that is where you're at, if you are frustrated, try and it's very difficult when it comes to fertility. Very difficult to let go of control issues because the desire is so strong. But at the same time, it probably doesn't help. If you can find a way of not so much waiting, because waiting is stressful, but being, you deserve love either way. If you can find a way of being while that's going on for you at the same time, you may find more positivity, more results. I mean, they do find sometimes, don't they? They have records of when people adopt children and then get pregnant when they couldn't get pregnant for ages before. So if that's an issue for you, the fertility, obviously follow all your doctor's guidelines as usual, but relaxation in the true sense of letting go of control will help you. Now, for others, it may be that there are children already in the relationship that are affecting your relationship. It could be stepchildren, blended families. It could be that you've met someone who has children, so they're not as available as you would like them to be. And again, this comes back to letting go of control issues. That's not going to help you in this situation. But we also have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Now, for some of you, I'm really seeing for some of you that you're wanting the whole enchilada, as most people do. You want the wedding, you want the house, you want the children, you want the dog, you want the whole bit. And you deserve it. I know sometimes in this day and age, you can be made to feel guilty, men and women, for wanting, which in the past was a very simple, clear thing, a love life, a family, to get married, all those things. There's nothing wrong with wanting those things. And also, this card is telling you that it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work. But control, or trying to wrestle control over this timeline, will not work for you. That won't work for you. I'm just having a look here at the Rider-Waite cards. These are the focus cards. So I have here the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is the wish card. And it's in the reverse. When it's upright, there are 9 cups to choose from, and cups represent emotions and relationships. You feel you don't have that choice at the moment, some of you, in established relationships, and even single, who are wanting a family and wanting to meet someone and get married. You feel that choice is somehow far away from you. You also have the Three of Wands in the reverse, and this is someone who is building foundations for a home. Whatever you're doing at the moment, which may have something to do with control issues, it's not sticking. And also, we have Justice in the reverse, a major arcana card. And I do wonder, when I see Justice in the reverse, there's divine justice, So I'm wondering if there's some aspect of this scenario that isn't quite right. And you may know it's not quite right. Sometimes this can be to do with if you're involved with someone else who is getting a divorce, because it says it involves marriage, it involves children. It may be there are a lot of issues to do with a messy divorce that are preventing you from having a life with this person that you want, and you want to control that and you can't. And again, we have the Ten of Wands, carrying a burden. This feels like a burden on you, that you're waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to sort out whatever these issues are, or for you to have whatever these are, or for you to meet this dream person. I'm going to pull Healing with the Angels card and just see. It's quite a powerful reading actually, Sagittarius. I can really feel that some of you have been through the mill a bit with this, because you want what you want very strongly. You're very emotionally drawn to it. Yeah. And you've got surrender and release. Now this goes, let go of control issues. You cannot control this situation by trying harder. And you certainly can't control this situation by persuading the other person that they ought to be doing this or that, or they need to get on with it, or any of that will make it worse. Just see what it says on here. I've never had surrender and release before in a reading actually. Let go, allow God and the angels to help you. Everything that you release will either be replaced by something better or will be returned to you healed. When you hold on tightly to part of your life that's not working, it has no room to heal. Whether you're unhappy with your love life, your finances, career or home or health, this card asks you to let go. So just let go of that huge burden, Sagittarius. If you hang on to those aspects of your life because of fears of, what if I can't find someone better or something better, the situation will get worse. If you're willing to open your hands and allow the situation to be freed, one of two situations will occur. Either it will be washed away from you and replaced by something better, or it will heal in a miraculous way. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to try not to control the outcome of your troubling situation. Let go and let God help you. Obviously with all of these, you can substitute God for anything you like, source and angels, you know, you can think of that any way you like as well. But the message is very clear, Sagittarius. Let go of control issues. It's natural to want to control all these powerful forces, but you can't, and it won't do any good. But rest assured, divine timing is at work in your love life, and it is worth waiting for. So I hope that's helped, Sagittarius, for 2017. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.